Hey there, history buffs. Welcome back to part 2 of Titanic's Untold Secrets Revealed. If you thought part 1 had some jaw-dropping revelations, hold on to your seats because this episode dives even deeper into the hidden mysteries of the ill-fated ship. Let's kick things off with a lesser-known fact about the ship's construction. Did you know that the Titanic had a sister ship called the Britannic? Launched just a year later, the Britannic was designed with reinforced safety features in response to the Titanic disaster. Sadly, it too met a tragic end, sinking during World War I after hitting a mine. Seems like the White Star Line couldn't catch a break, huh? Now let's talk about some of the people aboard the Titanic. You've probably heard of Molly Brown, the unsinkable socialite who became a legend after the disaster. But did you know she wasn't even supposed to be on the Titanic? That's right. Molly was originally booked on another ship but decided to join the Titanic at the last minute. Talk about fate playing a hand. And speaking of fate, get this. There were several premonitions about the Titanic's sinking. One of the eeriest came from author Morgan Robertson, who wrote a novel called Futility in 1898, 14 years before the Titanic set sail. The book featured a massive ship named Titan that hits an iceberg and sinks. Sound familiar? It's almost as if Robertson had a crystal ball. On a more technical note, let's explore the infamous iceberg. Contrary to popular belief, the iceberg that the Titanic collided with wasn't particularly large. In fact, it was estimated to be about 100 feet high. The real issue was the speed at which the Titanic was traveling, around 22.5 knots. At that speed, there was just no way to avoid the collision. And here's a shocker. The Titanic's radio operators received numerous iceberg warnings throughout the day of the disaster. However, many of these warnings were either ignored or not taken seriously. The ship's crew was primarily focused on breaking speed records rather than heeding the warnings. A tragic oversight that cost over 1,500 lives. All right, folks, that's it for part 2 of Titanic's Untold Secrets Revealed. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss part 3. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, keep exploring the past to understand the present. See you next time.